Matt, you are on the clock with the first pick of the action hero draft.
So for the inaugural action hero best star, which I just got word it's one of the more coveted drafts in history.
The
right?
We're pretty divided.
That's what I thought. My number one pick
He's
is
taken.
Keanu Reeves.
With
one of the strongest fours known to man, with Speed.
Yep.
John Wick.
Yep.
The Matrix.
Yep.
The fact you started out with Speed.
and the Lake House.
And obviously the Lake House. He's a strong pick. He's my number one.
Last house on the left.
Last house on the left.
Wow.
Crawford, the second pick is to you now.
Wow. I am worried.
Yeah. The experts thought that he might go 1-1, so you had to have had some time to work this out.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna go with Jason Statham.
Wow.
Jason's
on
my list.
To be honest with you.
Jason's one of my 15 options.
Okay.
So he's a little lower.
Well, when I lost one so quickly, I was like, I gotta get my guy.
Yeah.
Can you say this is why I picked Mr. Statham?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are yours?
He's so talented. So here's the deal: you have the Fast and Furious movies where he's driving, but he's also fighting. You have the Transporter where he's driving and
is he doing
also
anything
fighting. You have the movie Crank where he's driving and also fighting.
There you go.
He's doing some fighting.
Yeah.
And is it one like High Voltage?
You have the Expendables where he's doing.
He drives tanks.
Some fighting, some
And
shooting.
he fights men.
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely.
some
Lots of them.
He doesn't discriminate.
He did that one movie with Jet Li. Yep.
The prison movie.
Oh,
Death Race.
Death Race. Look,
Drives and fights.
You're doing it for me.
Lock,
here.
Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Absolutely. I was about to say. I just said all the Guy Ritchie movies where he does stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
And you know
but
what he does
mainly
most?
drives and fights.
Drives and fights.
But the main thing is, as like an action star, and this is like what I'm looking for, is he's got good action. Like you need that. But then he's also just so cool.
Yeah, and he's so attractive, chiseled abs,
Yeah,
defined
it's like,
jaw.
No, the
if that's what you look for, he's got it.
The Italian job where he's gonna drive stuff and fight people.
And why are his muscles so big?
But like, it's for me, an action star it's not just about like how good your movie is. It's about how cool your character is, and all of his characters.
I would agree.
Are so cool.
He's a big part on my list for doing his own stunts as well.
Yeah, also
nice. Well, I love the first part of that, which was just being so cool, because that gets me to my pick, which is Harrison freaking Ford.
Ooh,
He played Indiana Jones
yeah.
and Han Solo, and Richard Deckard from Blade Runner, and that president from Air Force One. Do I need to go on?
Fugitive.
Fugitive.
Holy cow.
The Jack Ryan movies with Patriot Games and
he's
Clear and Present
got
Danger.
Some movies.
The coolest characters.
And he's
of
two
all
of
time.
the coolest characters and two of the biggest franchises in history. You're like, all right, I guess he's okay.
You guys are gonna have to stop taking all my picks.
Okay, Matt, it is back to you.
So this one's hard. I have two that I'd like to put in the 2 spot.
Okay.
I know that if I pick one, the second won't be available.
Sure.
And I don't really know which one to go. I think I'm gonna have to go.
You're going with
I'm gonna have to go
Juggernauts?
I'm gonna have to go like OG Governator Arnold number one.
Yeah.
You got Predator. What's his Terminator? Commando is the one that I was thinking about. Total Recall.
You ever seen Conan?
Last Action Hero.
True Lies.
Kindergarten Cop.
Drew, the second pick to you.
I am staying in the lane of like short, so suave, so cool, can't stop fighting.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
I'm going with Tom Cruise.
He was my other one, and I was like,
yeah.
I knew he was gonna get swooped up.
I'm going with Tom Cruise. That dude is amazing. That he is nonstop action forever. All the Mission Impossible movies are phenomenal. Ethan Hawke is one of the coolest action characters. And the fact that, to me, again, you mentioned it, you do your own stunts, you get a leg up in me. And it's like, you can't always tell in me. I mean, have you
The
seen how
amount of-
far he can get his leg up? It goes like, where do you think it's going?
He can get up there.
Hey, he gets
But yeah,
his
you
knees
get
up for
Mission
sure when he's running.
Impossible, you get Oblivion, Edge of Tomorrow,
Collateral.
Collateral. Ooh, a great.
Collateral's a
Great movie.
Yeah,
Vanilla
absolutely.
Sky is a fantastic movie.
All the
Night
Top
and Day.
Guns, all the movies where he's just running,
Mm.
which is all of them.
I think Tom Cruise is one of the last true action stars.
Yeah,
Very, very impressive guy. He
I
was
think
very
you're-
high on my list.
you're dead on there. Man, I'm
Kyle?
looking at my list and I've got some really good options available.
Got
And
We'll be the judge. We'll be the judge on it.
man, Sylvester Stallone is just staring me right in the face, and I don't know how you can pass on Rambo, But I think I'm going to. I'm
But I
going to go with
think I'm
Nick
gonna.
Cage, Con Air, The Rock, Ghost Rider, National Treasure, Face Off. I'm going
Con
Nick
Air.
Cage, baby. Give
Wow,
me some Nick
Nick
Cage
Cage.
in my list.
I mean, here's the deal. That's a great pick only because you get probably the biggest buffet choice of action movies. Like Gone in 60 Seconds, you want a drive
I
guy?
was
There
gonna
you
say.
go. You want to like fights witches? The whatever, like the last witch.
Whatever
hunter.
the witch movie was, he does that.
You want to
Drive Angry, doing whatever he was doing in that movie.
you-
Wally's Wonderland, when he's doing whatever he was doing in that movie.
You want him to fight aliens? He fights aliens. You want him to fight
can
bad
do
guys?
that.
He fights bad guys. You want ninjas? You got ninjas. You like whatever kind of scenario you could put an action hero in.
He can do
Nick
it.
Cage is in it.
I almost went the other way, but no, I feel good about Nick Cage.
I think that's a
spot.
great. I think that's.
I think it's a
great
high value pick.
pick. I think it's a great pick.
There's a high value pick here in the second round. Matt, the third round to you.
My third round is not gonna be Sylvester Stallone. I thought it was, but it's not. I'm going Will Smith.
Oh, great pick.
We
Great
have
pick.
the ones that I wrote down of note: Bad Boys,
Mm-hmm.
Great movie.
Men in Black, Independence Day,
Yep.
I, Robot, I Am Legend,
Gemini
and
Man.
one of my favorite, not Gemini Man, Hancock. I love Hancock. It's a guilty pleasure. It's not fantastic, but
Yeah.
it's very enjoyable. I don't know many
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, that's a really good movie. They'd probably be lying, but I love Jason Bateman. I love Charlize. Yeah, I gotta
No.
go Will Smith.
No
Yeah.
complaints with Will Smith.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Not a
yeah.
fan.
Well, I get that. I like that. Drew, second pick or third. You're the
Third
The
pick.
next pick of the third round. Second pick of the third round. Your third pick in this third round.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I appreciate
The
it.
next one after the first one, between the second and the fourth.
I after hearing it said so many times and everybody passing on it, I was gonna.
I'm gonna
pick-
change mine to Sylvester Stallone.
I was
Thank
gonna
you
pick
very
Sylvester
much.
Stallone, but I also am going to pass on Sylvester Stallone
Wow.
and instead take the guy that played Rocky.
Uh,
I'm gonna take Sylvester Stallone.
I hate you. I was like, is he talking Dolph Lundgren?
No.
Did he
What's
play Rocky in an
happening?
alternate
No,
universe?
yeah,
What
give
is happening?
me Sylvester Stallone, give me Rocky, give me Rambo,
Give me Tum Tum.
give me the Expendables, give me a guy that feels like he can't even put a couple of words
Cliffhanger,
together.
Nighthawks,
because
Dread.
he's Dread, great movie.
Great movie.
Wow. Yeah.
Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes.
Who I didn't put on because he only has 3 movies that I love and the rest are trash.
Yeah,
but
sure.
And they're all Blade.
and they're all Blade.
Looking at my list, there's a bunch of really great actors that were in some really great action movies and franchises, but only one of them is the star of the greatest movie ever made, Armageddon, and that's Bruce Willis.
Ooh, Brucey Bruce.
Give me some Bruce Willis
Bruce is up there.
with the Die Hard franchise, Pulp
Mhm.
Fiction,
Mhm.
man, Armageddon, some fantastic movies, but the
The
best movie of all
Unbreakable
time.
trilogy.
The Unbreakable,
Sin
yeah.
City 1 and 2.
Yep.
Sin City, some good stuff. Yeah.
Red, as since we're not
Red.
ageist, obviously we talked about this a long time.
Sure.
Drew was
Yeah.
trying to thrust
Yeah,
that on
for
us.
sure.
Red, Morgan Freeman, Malkovich, Helen Mirren.
I mean, and I feel
All
like I
above,
needed
like,
just a good,
85.
nice bald head in my
I
team
think-
to just kind of round everything out.
My last pick, I'm going to take a
Mhm.
man who is the star of 2 of my top 12 favorite
Okay.
films of all time.
Okay.
Tom Hanks.
That's Mr. Gibson. Mel Gibson.
Mel.
Braveheart, Patriot,
Yep.
Lethal Weapon.
Yep. All of them.
What else we got? We Were Soldiers,
Mm,
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
great
solid
ones.
pick.
Yeah, I
That's
gotta
a
go.
deep
I
pick.
gotta go Mel Gibson.
Also, I
kind
think
of
you have to
earlier Mel
apologize
Gibson,
for it.
I'd say.
Yeah,
There is a cutoff. The milk does spoil.
Yeah, sure. Leave it out too
Didn't
long.
know we got to just like pick how our action stars.
Yes,
age
we do.
here.
We do.
Didn't know we were putting stipulations on it.
Yeah, we do.
Like before he started directing, and with that.
Yeah, before the directing.
Yeah.
His acting roles.
Yeah.
On board.
2 thumbs, way up. No, I
Two
like
thumbs,
that pick.
way up.
You know, he didn't make my list, and that's a good pick. I really like that pick.
Mm.
I like that pick way more than whatever Drew's about to do.
Yeah, what do we got?
On,
I think I would bet money. I think I know what he's gonna do.
What do you got?
Man,
Are you staying short?
I am pretty short. I need some height.
Here we go.
I need you to
man,
3 inches to your left.
There are a lot of like great picks out there still available.
Sure.
Kyle, at the risk of like, leaving you some, to pick up the dregs here with the last one, I'll talk through a little bit of what I'm thinking. I've got Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Is that your pick?
No. Ultimately, and now that we've talked about how amazing Vin Diesel is and can really appreciate what he did as an action hero.
Is that what happened here?
That's exactly what happened. Let's appreciate the guy who stole his own franchise. And I'm going to take The Rock.
Okay. Wow.
That's a hard.
Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson came into the Fast and Furious franchise and said, "This is mine now." To the point that he got his own spin-off series.
He did.
Because Vin Diesel was like, "I can't share the screen with this man anymore."
And he said he'd never go back, except
he did.
He's now going back.
Because he was like, "Look at all the money."
Yeah, he's like, "I left a lot of dollars.
There's a lot of money on the table."
I lost $60 million in the XFL.
Yeah, he's like, the XFL.
I will now go back.
It wasn't great.
So yeah, with The Rock, I obviously get the Fast and Furious franchise. You get Scorpion King.
The Game Plan.
Oh,
yeah,
Scorpion.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you're going to get some Disney movies in there.
He had the largest role for a first-time star in history. He's also the highest-grossing action star of all time.
Yeah. Well, you put it in quotes because you know that I just said that.
Well, no, I put it in quotes because he has played the same role.
Sure.
And I love.
Have you seen Skyscraper?
I love Mr. Dwayne. Yeah, it's San Andreas, which is what's it called? Who is he in? Yeah, it's Rampage. He didn't even change. There was a Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah. Same shirt.
Fast.
What's it called? Jumanji. It's the exact same outfit.
Have you guys seen Walk Hard?
Walking Tall.
Walking Tall. That would be great.
That's a great movie.
Or The Rundown with Sean William Scott.
Great movie.
That one's better. Yes, you're right.
I was gonna say
also the same movie.
Exactly, same movie. I love them.
Yeah,
I love them.
Walking Tall is exactly Rambo. It's the same story as Rambo.
It is.
Almost to the T.
It
almost
is
exactly
and faster.
Yeah, they drew First Blood, and he was gonna finish it with a 2x4.
He's like, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need a crossbow.
No, it is.
I need a 2x4. Huh. Top that, Kyle.
Yeah. So I'm about to. I
almost picked.
You guys have left me with the final pick of this draft. You've left me arguably the best star. He's been in 3 different superhero franchise movies.
If you pick Chris Evans, I'll slap you.
He's starred in multiple different franchises that are based around guns and fighting and shooting them up. He's been in some direct-to-streaming movies directed by Michael Bay that are incredible and everyone should go back and watch. He starred as Detective Pikachu and still made a great movie. I'm talking about Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Deadpool, Green Lantern, Blade Trinity, the best of the Blade. We can all agree.
Yeah.
Talking about
Hannibal King,
Safe House, 6 Underground, which is severely underrated. Red Notice, Bullet Train for like 2 seconds. Free Guy, Smoking Aces, The Hitman's Bodyguard.
Smoking Aces was a great movie. The Hitman's Bodyguard's wife.
Yeah. Yeah, and the third one, the Hitman's Bodyguard's wife's friend,
he's also in the Fast and Furious franchise.
Shut up! No, he's not.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Take me on it. Take me on it right now.
So I need to go see this franchise. I don't want to see these movies. Do I have to?
You
Is he
only
a
need
big
to
part or
see
small?
it's a small
Small.
part in a spin-off of the Hobbs and Shaw movie. He's in that.
Bigger or smaller than his time in Bullet Train?
Very similar.
Almost identical.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Not worth going to see all 15 movies then. But
You can
maybe
watch it on
watching that
YouTube
one.
and you'd get the vibe.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think everybody's lists are pretty good, and I think we don't agree my team is better than your team.
No way. No
Sure,
way.
and I do think we did agree that your team is a team and that my team was the best of the 3, and then the 4 were the best of the 12. Which, and honestly, being a first-time
Don't remember that
action
being
star
sad.
drafter and first place of that, I thank you. I know
don't
that wasn't
remember.
handed out lightly. No, it's fine. I
I
know.
remember I got Han Solo and
We
Indiana
can
Jones.
check the record.
So I think I won.
terrible. I don't think so.
I think I won.
I think you solidified yourself as 3rd, and that's a big deal.
I think. Hey, that's bronze, baby.
That's bronze. That's podium, my
On
guy.
the-
That's a big
I'm
deal,
on the podium.
and you should be proud of it.
Also, all my guys go fast.
I want to go fast.
All my guys go fast.
You guys do go fast.
I do, and I'm proud of you.
Swiftly with a small stick, I believe, is Drew's motto.
Absolutely. In and out, baby.
Sped right into 3rd place, which is just right underneath Matt's team, which is just right underneath my team, which is fine.
And then
Yeah,
right
well,
underneath, equally my team,
No,
which is
I think the way it goes is just 1 was mine.
1 is Matt.
No, that's not. I don't think that's what we agreed on. I
You
don't
said
think
the
so.
same thing. Everyone said it.
We're all
It's
saying it right now.
contractual.
Say the winner. 3, 2, 1.
One
It was
is
Drew.
Matt.
Yeah.
Kyle,
I said
goes,
Kyle.
Kyle. Did you say 3 yet? I didn't hear what you said, but the answer was Kyle.
I don't think you guys heard me count down. We'll do it
Yeah.
again. 1,
1,
2, 3.
3.
Drew.
Matt.
Keanu Reeves. What?
Keanu Reeves did win.
What was the
Honestly,
question?
you know what? We should acknowledge Keanu Reeves did win tonight.
Keanu Reeves
First
Was the
overall,
number 1
first in your
in our
heart.
hearts. All the way down to, last but not least, Mr. Reynolds.
Clear eyes, full hearts.
Can't win.
Keanu Reeves.
Clear eyes, full hearts, Keanu Reeves. Or can't Reeves.
That's the outro. You did it. You nailed it.
That's the outro.
I think we're done. Bye.